In this video, I'm going to show you how to build an email list with System.io. So I'm going to show you how to put together a lead funnel to collect your leads. We're also going to create a lead magnet to entice your subscribers to opt in to your lead magnet and give you their email address in the first place. Then I'll show you how to automatically put them into an email follow-up campaign so you can send them automated emails over time. And if you stick with me to the end, then I'm going to tell you about a few effective traffic methods that you can use to drive traffic to your sales funnel to generate leads. So for those of you who are very visual like me and you like to have a diagram to see exactly what you're doing, now this is an overview of what we're going to be doing in this video. So we're going to create a simple lead capture funnel, which basically consists of 2 pages. So you've got your landing page, also known as your squeeze page, and your thank you page. So on your squeeze page, you're going to offer your prospective leads some kind of ethical bribe in order to join your email list. Something like an ebook or a checklist or a cheat sheet or a free video or something like that makes a great lead magnet. Then once the person opts in, they'll be redirected to page number 2, which is a thank you page. And here you can use this just to either thank them and then show a few other resources you have, like your Facebook group or your website, or you can take this opportunity to introduce them to one of your first products and have the opportunity to potentially make a sale here. So the choice is yours, of course, on how you want to play that part. And then once they've opted into your list, they're going to be automatically subscribed to an automated follow-up campaign where they'll start to receive your follow-up emails over time. And then here, this is just various traffic sources where we'll be sending traffic to your landing page to get interested people to see our lead magnet and hopefully opt into our squeeze page. And to make this part easier for you, I've left a link in the description below this video where you can get access to 5 of my funnel templates for free, including the one I'm going to be showing you in this video. Now, these funnel templates are great for collecting leads. They're all set up and ready to go, but they are also fully customizable so you can change them as much as you want. They'll save you a lot of time having to put your own funnel together. Okay, so now before we start putting our funnel together, we need to create our lead magnet. So we've got something we can use to entice people to join our email list in the first place. So a great option for a lead magnet is an ebook, which is what we're going to be using in this video. And I'm going to be using this AI tool here called Designer to create the ebook because it's super fast to create our ebook. We can create it with AI and it's a really fun tool to work with. Now, bear in mind, this tool is not free. So if you come to the Designer website, then you'll see monthly pricing options starting at $29 per month. That said, I have a unique link that will get you lifetime access to the standard plan. So instead of paying $29 per month, you can get lifetime access for a one-time payment of $27. So this will allow you to create an unlimited amount of ebooks if you're using your own content. So if that content is in a Word doc or a Google doc, or if you're converting blog posts into ebooks, then you'll be able to create an unlimited amount of those. And you'll also be able to use Designer's Word Genie feature, which can write the entire contents of your ebook for you. But this Word Genie operates on a credit system. So with this lifetime deal plan, you get 100,000 credits included, which will enable you to write up to about 4 to 5 ebooks. That's the whole content of those ebooks for you. Beyond that, if you then wanted to continue to use Word Genie for more ebooks, all you need to do is purchase more credits at $17 for another 100,000. So that's basically $17 for another 4 to 5 ebooks written for you with AI inside Designer. So regardless, this deal is an no-brainer offer. If you want to create ebooks, then you can get access to this deal via the link in the description below this video. So let's now jump into Designer and create our ebook. So once you're in the dashboard of Designer, you're going to head over to the top right to click the Create button to create our ebook. Now Designer's asking us what type of project we want to create, if you want to create an ebook or an audiobook. So we're going to go with ebook, and it's going to ask us what format we want to create it in. So we're going to want to create, in this example, a PDF ebook. And then it's asking us what we want to use as our baseline. So for example, if we already have that content written in like a Word doc or a Google doc, for example, then we can select it here. Or if you want to use Designer's Word Genie feature to write the ebook for us, which is what I'm going to choose now, we select Word Genie from here. And now Designer is asking us the topic of our ebook. So for the overall theme for this project, I'm going to create an ebook about AI for business owners to create their own language model. So start off with the overall category as business. Also going to select a few other options, perhaps training and development, business development, let's put that, and select space as well. Just because Designer might use these overall categories and ebook cover ideas. So this will just give us a bit more options, a bit more in line with what we're trying to go for. And then I'm just going to click OK and click Let's Start and go to Next. Now Designer wants to know the topic of our ebook. So I'm going to put how to build your own AI model. You've got options for languages. I'm going to stick to English and click Next. And now Word Genie is asking us about whether we want to choose one of these subcategories. I'm going to select this one, AI model development for beginners, and then hit Next. Now Word Genie wants to know our audience. So I'm going to put entrepreneurs and small business owners and go to Next. And now Word Genie has come up with some title ideas for us. And if you don't like any of these, you can click this button at the bottom. It says Regenerate to regenerate a new list. You can go with this top one here, AI Unlocked, a beginner's guide to model development for entrepreneurs. Let's just go with that. Click Next. Now Word Genie is asking what voice and tone you want your book written in. I'm going to go for enthusiastic. Usually comes out with quite good style if I choose that. Go to Next. And now Word Genie has created an outline for our ebook. And if you want to change or edit this, you can come down to the bottom and regenerate the whole outline if you're not happy with any of it. That said, if you just want to change or add bits in here, you can do that by simply clicking, and you can delete various sections like this. Or if you wanted to put a new chapter in, you can hit the return key, write your new chapter, and then you would highlight this and then change it to a H1. And now that becomes a new chapter heading. And then when you write the content underneath, you just highlight this and change it to a heading 2. And now you've started to got your new chapter with subheadings layouts. So I'm just going to delete that and keep it as is for now. And I'm just going to hit next. And now Word Genie is going to start to write the whole content of this ebook for us. Now this can take a little bit of time. Previously, this used to take about 15-20 minutes, but now designers had an upgrade a few months ago, and this actually only takes a couple of minutes now. So I'm going to pause the video and come back to you in a sec once this is all written. Okay, now the content of our ebook's all written. This took about 4 minutes. Now you will have the option to edit this and change it later. I'm just going to go to the top right and click on Choose a Template, which is the next step. Now here we can choose a template for our ebook, and you can scroll down and just see what design has to offer, or you can use a search feature here to search for different kinds of ebooks styles. And you can also select here what kind of layout you want, if you want a standard layout or 2-column layout and what have you. Just for speed, I'm going to choose this one because it quite closely matches what we're going for. Click on this, and design is going to show us an example of what this template looks like. Now this will be the front cover, which we can change. And then inside the ebook, these are how the internal pages will be laid out. So I quite like this. This looks pretty nice. So I'm going to go with this and click on Use this template. Now design is going to pull this template with our contents all into the editor for us. Not sure what happened there. Design just logged me out for some reason, but hey ho, not a problem. Just log back in. Then here's the ebook we've been working on. I was going to open this and it's going to pull the ebook into our editor for us. And now here's our ebook cover, and designer has pulled in the title for us and even our name. It's going to change the subheading. Don't particularly like that. Change it to that. I think that's a bit better. Now, if you wanted to completely change this cover, you can do that. You can click on the cover, come to background, and now here is where we can change the background cover either by using suggested images, and you can search for new types of images, or you can upload your own image by coming to the uploads button here. So if you wanted to get a designer to create your cover for you, for example, if you didn't particularly find anything in the designer library that you liked, you can do that. Anyway, moving on. Then designers created an interactive table of contents for us. So once this ebook is live, this will be interactive. So the user will be able to click on any of these chapters in the table of contents, and the ebook will jump them to that section in the ebook, which is pretty cool. And now here is our content. Now, of course, we want to space this out a bit. Just make it look a bit more readable. And if you want to, you can head over to the elements in the left sidebar, and you've got lots of options here if you wanted to drag in images or videos into your content, or call to action buttons, or if you wanted to embed audio and even use QR codes. So that's all available to drag and drop in here as you go through. And if you want to write more content, you can either just write the content yourself as you go, or you can drop in Word Genie and get Word Genie to write more contents of the ebook for you. That just gives you an idea. So I'm just going to, for now, click Save and Publish. And now it's going to ask me what format I want to publish this in. So I can publish this direct to Amazon Kindle if you wanted to do that, or convert it into an audiobook. I'm just going to go for the PDF version of this ebook for now, and then click on Export. Now this can take a little while. It doesn't usually take as long as this in my experience, but it can take up to 30 minutes. So just be aware of that, and click Continue. And now once your ebook is ready, come down to the bottom left. I'm going to head back to the home page, and I'm going to find my ebook here. And next thing I want to do is I want to create a mock-up cover for this ebook that we can then use on our landing page for our funnel. If I click on the little dots in the top corner here, I click on Mock-up and Cover Creator, and now here I have various different styles. If I just choose this one, for example, all I need to do is click on it, and Design is going to create that mock-up for us in about 10 seconds. So there you go, there's our mock-up cover. I click Save Image, and that's now going to download that to my computer. Now, if you didn't want to use Design to create your ebook for whatever reason, but you still need to make your mock-up cover, then a sneaky little trick you can do is if we open our ebook up and we take a screenshot of our cover. So I'm just going to reduce this a bit so I can get the full cover in the shot. And if you're on a Mac, it's Control-Shift and number 4, and then you can take a screenshot like this. Now I'm just going to go and find where that is located in my Downloads folder. So that screenshot is this one here, and this one here is the one I created in Designer. Then we head over to this little website called DIYbookcovers.com. So this is a free website, and I've left a link in the description below this video if you want to use it. Now, the mock-up covers are quite good here. They're not as good as Designers, but they'll absolutely definitely do the job. Now, these are single mock-ups, or we can go to composite if you wanted to get more of this look. So if I just select one, let's just go with this one here, and then click on Next. Now here, we can either upload our image via Browse button or drag and drop. I'm just going to drag and drop this in. And now it's pulled it into our editor here in DIY book covers. Now we hit next button and then scroll down and we got the option to download it in a PNG or a JPG. Let's go for JPG. That has now downloaded it to my downloads folder. And here it is. So not bad. Okay, so now we have our lead magnet created. Let's head over to system.io and create our funnel. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I'm going to give you access to 5 of my funnel templates you can use for free. And the link is in the description below this video. You get access to those. You'll receive those funnels via email from me. Open up that email and I'll give you instructions on how to import them into your account. Basically, it's a one-click install. You click on the link in the doc that I'll send you and that'll pull the funnel template directly into your system.io account. You then just come to the funnels tab here and you'll see your funnels listed here. So the funnel template that I'm going to be using is this one, the AI Tech funnel. And this is also one of the templates I'm going to be sending to you. So once you've selected this funnel consists of the squeeze page and the thank you page, like I showed here in the diagram at the beginning of the video. So first of all, with the squeeze page selected, we want to head over to the edit page button. And now currently this is what this page or this funnel currently looks like. Now feel free to change this as much as you want. And just in case you're new to system.io, let me just walk you around. So the background image, if you hover over until the green section cog appears, click on the cog and then you scroll down and where it says background image, by clicking on this little cloud icon, this is where you can drag and drop your image if you wanted to change that background image. And then you can change the text as you wish just by highlighting it. And again, colors, you can change. Everything of this is completely customizable. So if I want to change the color of this, I'll highlight the color, scroll down and I can change the background element here, as well as changing the colors of the buttons and so on. It's very easy to use, very customizable, completely customizable actually. So start with, let's switch out this mock-up cover for our new one. So if I click on this, then the menu changes in the left sidebar and at the very top, I have this option for the image file. So by clicking on this little cloud icon here, I can now drag and drop my new image. So I'm going to use the very first one that I created in Designer. So pull that in, drag and drop and highlight and click insert. And there's our image. So I'm just going to tone or move the size down that a little bit. Just put it over to the center. Okay, so I think that looks quite nice. And now when a visitor lands on this page and they click this button will trigger a pop-up. And on the pop-up is where they can enter their name and email address to receive our free ebook. So I just click on save and the preview mode just to show you what that looks like. So here is the preview mode. Let's close that. And then as we click on the button, here the pop-up appears for your visitor to enter their info. So let me just show you how to configure that. So we come back to the editor in the left sidebar at the very top, click on pop-ups, and here is the pop-up that's already set up. And I click on the eye icon here to bring the pop-up up so I can edit it. And again, I can change the text if I want to. And now we've already got the name and email field, which I think is enough to collect if you're just giving this ebook away for free. But just in case you did want to collect more information for whatever reason, if you come back to the elements menu in the left sidebar here, and you come down to form input, I can drag that across and click on the form input. And then where it says input type, I can select from the drop down what information I want to collect. So for example, if you wanted to collect their phone number, for example, I can just bring that in here and then I can just move that down to where I wanted it to appear on my form. Just bear in mind, the more information you ask people to enter in, then the less amount of people are going to do it. So you'll get actually less subscribers. So if you're giving this away as a free ebook, I only recommend collecting the first name and email address. Is absolutely fine. Now what's really important is what actions we want to have happen when a person clicks this button. At the top here, action when button clicked, we want it to be on this option to submit the form, which means system.io will collect this information on our behalf and put this new subscriber in our contacts list. And then now underneath here it says, do you want to redirect users after the contact registration? And yes, we do. Now here from the drop down, because I want them to go to the thank you page, which is the next page in our funnel, I'm going to click this option, which is to the next step. And then also, if you want to make that button pop a little bit more, I'm just going to highlight that button, scroll all the way down, left sidebar menu here, and I'm going to find the shadows section, and I choose a mid shadow. That'll just make the button pop and stand out just a little bit more. And then click on Save Changes. Now, just as a little side note, if you look down the bottom right corner here, when you build your funnels or your pages with system.io, by default, system.io is going to put this powered by system.io badge here in the corner. But personally, in my opinion, it's better to remove it, especially on funnel pages. Now, although on one hand, this is linked to your affiliate link. So if someone clicked on that, it takes them to the system.io website. And if the person then becomes a customer, you'll get an affiliate commission. However, in a funnel, you don't want other things distracting them from the primary action that you want them to take, whether it's a sales funnel or a lead capture funnel like this one. So I highly recommend that you remove this. So to do that, come over to the left side menu, come to the top where it says settings, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and where it says affiliation down here, you want to uncheck this box to remove that badge. And now you see that badge has disappeared. Then click on Save Changes. Now just to let you know, if you're only using the free plan of System.io, then you're not able to use this badge. This is only if you have a paid System.io account, you'll be able to remove that. And now let's go head over to our thank you page. So go back to the main menu, select the thank you page. Let's come over to the right side and click on Edit Page. And now here, this is just quite a simple thank you page. You can either record a little video of yourself, just say thanks and tell the subscriber what you want them to do next. Or if you don't want to be on video, you can either create a faceless video, or you can delete the video entirely and just put some text here and a few images. Now, the other thing you can do with this thank you page is you can leverage it to introduce your new subscriber to one of your products. And that might be an affiliate product you're promoting if you're an affiliate, or it might be one of your own products. So this is a great opportunity to try to make some sales straight away when your subscriber first opts in. And type of products that do really well here on a thank you page can be a product that's a low ticket offer that's actually a no-brainer deal, somewhat of an impulse buy for your subscriber. But of course, that's totally up to you on what you choose to promote here. So you can make a short video introducing that offer. And then here, if you select the button, you can configure this to redirect them to the sales page of that offer. So if it's your own products, then you would direct this button to the landing page of your funnel that sells that product. Or if it's an affiliate product, then you just put your affiliate link in here. So basically all you do is highlight this button, come to the left-hand side menu, and at the top here where it says Action When Button Clicked, you select Open Next URL. And then underneath here where it says URL, here is where you paste in the URL of the funnel you want to send them to, and then click Save Changes. Okay, now, so at this point, once a new subscriber opts into our list here, we want two things to happen. First thing is we want to tag that new subscriber, and you might tag them based on, for example, what lead magnet they've just downloaded, or perhaps which funnel they came in on. Because in time, you might start to have multiple lead magnets and multiple funnels for your business, or you might even start to have multiple different businesses all within the same System.io account. So it's really important to be able to keep track of your subscribers so you know who's who and exactly what they're interested in. And you do that by using tags. And then the second thing we want to have happen is we want to automatically subscribe them to an automated email follow-up sequence. So once they first opt in here, they'll first instantly be sent the first email, which is the welcome email from you, which also contains the link for them to download the ebook. And then they'll start to receive automated emails from you over time. So let me show you how to set that up. Okay, now so let's go and first set up our tag. So let's exit out this funnel. So come to the top right, click on the exit button, and then from the top menu, hover over contacts and select tags. Now here comes to the top right and click on the create button. And just for this demo video, let's just name the tag based on the ebook and then click on save. And then our tag is here at the top. So now the tag's set up, it's as simple as that. We're going to head over and set up our automated campaign to subscribe our new leads to. But before we do that, it's important to know that if you're on the free plan of System.io, then you can only use one tag in your account. So although System.io's free plan, the resource limits are very generous. You can have up to 2,000 subscribers, 3 sales funnels, 1 blog, 1 course, and so on. You can only use one tag. And as I explained earlier, tags are super important because you need to be able to identify in your System.io account which subscriber is which and what they're interested in, particularly if you've started to get multiple funnels or multiple lead magnets in your account. Otherwise, you won't really know how to follow up with them properly, and you don't want to then send the wrong subscriber the wrong information. Now, of course, to upgrade, the startup plan is $27 a month, or you can save 30% if you pay annually. I have a unique link that will enable you to have 40% off the startup plan. So if now is the right time for you to upgrade, then you can use my unique link in the description below this video that will give you 40% off the startup plan. Now, just to let you know, that is my affiliate link, so if you use it, then I will earn a small commission from System.io as a thank you, but that's at no extra cost to you, and you will get your 40% off. Now, with that said, let's head back into System.io, and I'll show you how to set up your automated email campaign. So head over to emails and come to campaigns, and now come to the create button in the top right. Now here we're going to name our campaign and click save, and now click on the name of your campaign to start to put emails in. So from here we need to come to the top right and click on the create button again. Now here we write the subject line of the first email. And then under sender email address, you need to select the email address you want to send from. Now, if you don't yet know how to set up your sender email address inside System.io, then you can watch this video that I'm putting on the screen right now. This is a video on my channel to show you exactly step by step how to do it. I've also linked this video in the description below this video, so it's easy for you to find it. Now, personally, I always use the classic editor and then click save. And now this brings us into the editor for the email. I'm just going to pause the video while I write out some content. Okay, now this is just a dummy. I'm not actually using this campaign or this ebook for anything at all, except to show you guys. So it's just a demonstration. So you'd write obviously something better than this, but just an example. Now, because we're collecting the first person's name on our opt-in form, it's also really good to personalize your emails. So if you write hi or hey, and then click on this drop down for substitutions and select first name. And now this will automatically pull the first name of each subscriber in your emails. And now here where I've put, here is your ebook. This is the text I'm going to hyperlink to the ebook so they can download it. Now, I don't recommend that you use an attachment because emails with attachments have much lower deliverability rates because email spam filters, if they detect there's attachments there, they're more suspicious of them because hackers quite often send malicious code as attachments. So if you need to send your subscribers anything, avoid the attachment and just use the hyperlink. And I always sign off at least my first few emails with my first and second name. Otherwise, it can look a bit sketchy if you just use your first name only until your subscriber starts to know who you are. Now, if you're having deliverability issues or your emails just keep ending up in the spam folder or you're having low open rates, not many people are engaging with your emails, then you can check out my ebook in the description of this video on how to 3x your email open rate, improve your deliverability and avoid the spam folder to help you fix any issues you might be having. Anyway, what we need to do now is hyperlink this to our ebook. So I'm going to go back to Designer, download our ebook, and I'm going to upload it to my Google Drive account where I'm going to store that ebook, and I'm going to link to it from this email. So let's head back over to Designer, and in order to download it, I just need to open the PDF. Now from here in the top right corner, I can click on the download button, and this is going to download to my downloads folder. And then I'm going to head over to Google Drive, and here I'm going to upload my ebook. So my ebook is here in my downloads folder, so I'm going to drag and drop it in. And now, in order to be able to share this ebook, you need to come to the dots in the top right corner here, go to Share, hover over Share, and then from here we need to click this button that says under General Access. It's currently on Restricted, so from the drop down we need to select anyone with the link, and now when I share this link, anyone who has the link can access the ebook. So click Copy, now I'm going to come back to my email in system.io, and then here we're going to hyperlink the text that I want to make as the link, and then click on the chain icon, and then throw my link in here, click the check button, and now this is all set, ready to send. And then as it comes to the top right and click on Save and Publish, System.io is going to ask me, when do I want to send it? So ignore this for the first email. It says this email will be sent after, and it would show all the emails you have in this campaign. But as this is the first email, there's obviously no emails listed here. So ignore that bit for now. Now here where it says delay before sending, if you leave this on 0 days, then this will send instantly as soon as the subscriber opts into your list, which is what I want. So I click on Activate and Exit. And now we have the first email all set up here. Now, what's important when you set up email 2 and 3 and so on is that you make sure you put the correct delay between your emails. You don't want to make the mistake of setting up your emails and they all get sent to your subscriber at the same time when they opt in. That would be terrible. So let me just show you how to stagger your emails. So click on Create for email 2 and you'd write your subject line and then click Save. And now here you'd write the contents for your email. And then when you come to Save and Publish, System.io will ask you, this email will be sent after. And now from the drop-down list, you'll see email 1 already here. So select this. Now this says this email will be sent after the welcome email and of a delay of, so if I put 1 day, and this will be sent out exactly 24 hours after email 1. You can also change this to hours or minutes if you prefer. I'm just going to set this to go out 24 hours after the first email. Click Activate, Save and Exit. And now you have email 2 here with a 1 day delay. And of course, when you set up email 3, from that drop down, you'll select it to send after email 2 and so on. And then you just continue following the same process and adding as many emails in here as you want. So now our campaign and our tag is set up, we need to head back to our funnel and we need to connect the funnel to our tag and to our campaign. So making sure the squeeze page is selected, if we just open the squeeze page again, go to Edit Page. If you remember, this button opens the pop-up, which is here. And now this pop-up, when a person submits their contact information, we click this button. As you remember, we configured this action when button clicked to submit the form, i.e. their contact information, and then they'll redirect the person to the next step, which is the thank you page. This part here, once the form is submitted, just need to now make sure that this is connected to automatically add a tag and subscribe them to that campaign. And then once they subscribe to that campaign, they're automatically sent that first email. So it's going to exit out of here. And now with the squeeze page selected, because this is the page where we're actually collecting that information, we need to come to automation rules. Now under automation rules, we need to set up a couple of rules. So the first rule, the trigger for the rule, is funnel step form subscribed. This means once the person uses our form to subscribe, what's going to happen? So we need to come to the far right hand side in these little dots menu, go to edit automation rule. And now we have this new button here that says add action. So click on add action. And the first action is to add a tag. And now we have a drop down menu has appeared here. And the tag we want to choose is the one we set up. This one here, AI ebook, save rule. So now the tag will be applied once they subscribe to our form. But now we also need to subscribe them to the campaign. So come to this dots menu again, click on edit automation rule. And now we need to add action again. So the second action we're going to do is subscribe to campaign. So now we have a new drop down menu appears here. And from the drop down menu, we can choose our campaign, which is this one here, AI ebook campaign. Click save rule. So now this is all set up and ready to go. Once someone visits our landing page, clicks on the button, pop-up will appear, they enter their details, tag will be applied, they'll be subscribed to that campaign, and that first email will fire and send them that first email instantly with the link to download that ebook. Okay, so now our funnel and all the automation is all set up. Now it's just a question of you driving traffic to the landing page or the squeeze page of your funnel. So coming back to our funnel and making sure the squeeze page is selected, you can get the URL for this page by clicking here. So this is the URL, and you click on the chain icon here to copy that URL. And that is the URL that you want to send your traffic to, because that's the page that has the opt-in form to be able to subscribe to your list. Now, I do recommend you set up a custom domain here and not just use the default one from system.io. But I'm not going to show you that in this video because I have another step-by-step tutorial that shows you exactly how to do that. I'm showing it on the screen right now. I'm also leaving a link to that video in the description of this video, so it's easy for you to find it. It's a very short video, just walks you through the process to set up your custom domain. Now, when it comes to sending traffic to your funnel, it helps to keep it simple and think of it in terms of two different types of traffic you can send, either paid traffic or free traffic. So paid traffic, of course, is things like paid ads like Google ads or Facebook ads or TikTok ads. And then free traffic is traffic that you don't necessarily pay for up front like you do with the ads, but instead you pay with your time. So it's much more time consuming, but instead you're going to create content, put out a lot of content on various platforms. So for example, you might want to create videos on YouTube like what I'm doing now. Or you could also create videos for TikTok or Instagram Reels. Or you might want to put out Pinterest pins or start blogging on your website. Now, if you're a beginner, then TikTok is one of the best platforms to get started on. It's very easy to use and you can get a lot of leverage a lot more quickly with TikTok because of the virality of the platform. I've left a link in the description below this video to a short course to show you how to get free leads with TikTok. Or if you prefer to go the paid ads route, then I've also left a discount link for you to get a discount on TikTok ads, also in the description below this video. So there you go, that's how you can build your email list with system.io. Now, if you've got value out of this video, then please do like, share and subscribe. It really helps my channel out a lot and I really appreciate it. Now, if you want to know how to sell digital products with system.io, then this is the next video you want to watch. Or if you want to know about 9 ways you can make money with your system.io account, then watch this video here.